Why, hello there. It's Jessie. Welcome back to the channel. Big up, new subscriber. Hello. And if you're completely new here and you clicked on my face, stick around and let's find out why. The universe works in mysterious ways. Okay, and here we are, together. Guys, I'm going to have a rant today. So if you don't like rants, now is the time to leave. That's what I heard in my head. I heard a door closing. Okay, so if you do want to hear a rant, hello, strap in, guys, because this is nothing new, all right? I'm just very fed up with it today, and I have these days, like most of the time, I just either suppress it or ignore it or just realize it's the reality of this life, and I get on with things. And then every now and again, I have a day where I can't suppress my rage. My rage for capitalism. I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it because it's unjust. And I really like things to be fair. And it's not fair, right? It's not. And it's also the reality. So I get on with it most of the time. But today, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's so unjust. And obviously, we're kind of at like the peak of it, right? I feel like it's crumbling before our very eyes. But oh my God, at the same time, it's like there's like this hyper focus, I feel, on people getting rich. But like to the point where it's quite insane. So I went on Instagram or something the other day and I saw this advert popped up and it was like, I just helped my client earn 100K a week. No, sorry, a month. 100K a month. Do you want this to be you? Click on the link below. And I'm like, 100K a month. Guys, I haven't seen anywhere near to 100K in my entire life. Like nowhere near. Nowhere near. Nobody taught me economics, did they? My Povo family. I love my family, but my mum, I remember one Christmas, I remember her saying, we're rich in love. So we were rich in love. And there is such a correlation with like how much money you were born into to how much money I feel you have this capacity of holding as an adult. And I have tried so hard to rewire my subconscious when it comes to money. Like I've really tried, and it's slightly improved in the last couple of years. So I've increased my money cup, so they say. So everyone has like a money cup inside of them of how much they feel is possible for them to have. Now my money cup is small, but it's enough. I've always had enough, right? I've always had a roof over my head. I've always had money for food. I've always had enough to pay my bills. And I've had enough, like a little bit extra. Savings was not something I was taught about or was for some reason mature enough to comprehend was a sensible thing to do. Or I'm just a product of my generation and it's okay. I don't know. Never happened for me, that thing called savings. Dang it. But I've always had enough, right? Now, I would love to know, like on the average of the entire population, where I stand financially, because I am well aware of the millions of people that are literally like struggling, you know, like to make ends meet, to pay the bills, to have enough food. They have to not buy that cheese because it's too expensive. My heart goes out to you people because fuck, man. It's so basic. It's such a basic need of survival. Unfortunately, right? Due to capitalism. Because back in the day, I thought water was free. Given it a almost God-given resource on this planet. No, it's not free. And if you want it to be free, you can't because we poisoned it. And when I say we, I mean a select few individuals that aren't affected by the water being poisoned. I don't think any sane person would do that. Sane, average Joe. I don't think any like normal citizen would do that horrific stuff. Anyway, that's another topic. Where was I? I've had enough, and there's a lot of people that don't. And then, on the other side of things, there are so many people who earn so much money. I don't know what you're doing with it. 100k a month. What the flipping hell are you doing in your month that you could possibly need that amount? I don't understand. 100k, I could make that last half a lifetime, mate. You don't need that much money. You don't need it. And if it's like, oh, I want to be financially free and abundant so I can do whatever I want. Well, can you please think about the rest of your fellow human beings on this planet, right? Because it ain't possible for everyone to be earning 100k a month. I don't think there's that much money. I don't think that's possible. I'm not an economist, so correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not possible. So you striving to earn an insane amount of money, which isn't necessary, means other people are gonna have less. Because the money is all going up, isn't it? And I know we know this, and I know you know this, and you probably even know it better than I do, but sometimes I need to rant, and I just need to just say with my words, this is fucked up and unfair, and I don't like it, and I don't want to play this game sometimes. I don't want to play this stupid game, but I have to. I have to, because I want to drink water, and I want to have a roof over my head, and I want to have somewhere where I can go to sleep, and I want these things because I need them to survive. And so I've got to play the game of making money to get them. And some days, like today, I'm just like, this is a load of codswallop. 100k a month. What are you doing with that money? And the reason it bothers me is because if you have that amount of money, then you start doing really expensive things, right? But the really expensive things means your money is going to people who already have loads of it because they've been able to set up something that was really expensive. So people make all this money and they just give it to the rich people, and us povers can't get out of it because we've got these limiting beliefs, right? I remember my mum looked at me one day, and I remember this is when it was planted in me. I was about 11 or 12, and I was on the computer, and I said something, and my mum came up to me, and she put her hands on me, and she went, "Oh, Jess, you're going to be poor like me." I remember it so clearly, and I remember sitting there like, I wasn't old enough to challenge that. I just took that in. I swallowed that in as a truth. Oh, I'm going to be poor like my mum. And lo and behold, people, I am working on my way to get out of here. I am like trying to get out of this trench that I was born into. And it's easier said than done, all right? I'm working on it. I do vow, be my witness, YouTube. I do vow to have financial freedom in this lifetime. And I also vow to invest that money for people who don't have access to it, or access to even the like concept of like the law of attraction and limiting belief and like all of this, which I'm in like so many minds about. So rant over. Thank you for listening. There's so much to be said for me expressing things that annoy me because I get them out of me, and then I'm like, whew, okay, I feel a bit better. Let's just get on with it then. Let's go earn some money so I can eat. Right, guys, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me and it helps this video reach more people, which is something I desire, I guess. And if not, never mind. I don't mind, actually, especially this one because I'm a bit ranty. Not my best look. Comment down below, what do you think about capitalism? And please hit subscribe if you like my face and my voice and my thoughts. And you can have more of them whenever I put a video on, which is twice a week, usually. Goodbye. See you next time. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.